Mm-hmm. Health is our foundation for kindling our interest to do things. It's more common sense. That's why many successful leaders make gaining great health as one of their disciplined items in their daily life.
I had a fracture on my foot. Then I was advised for a surgery. I was visualizing that I am already healed and I am dancing. At any point of time, I was not stressed and I was with joy that it has healed. And when the next X-ray was taken and it was joining, and finally I got it healed without any surgery.
There is wisdom, there is knowledge, there is an understanding of why you do meditation, how does it help you, and the higher concepts of spiritual knowledge. So this is like a whole together different feeling, because you know what you're doing exactly.
The wisdom that you're sharing, to some extent, going through so many YouTube videos, there were some understanding got built up, but the way you explain how you relate to things, I mean, it's really now feeding into the mind and the body itself.
Love myself and accept myself for who I am. Everything is in your control. You suddenly start feeling very safe in life. You're like, okay, this problem has come, no worries, I'll solve it through meditation.
And today I can happily say that I have been able to create a life which I would want, and I'm in a process of making it even better, because now I know the person who makes it possible is me, and the way to make it possible is a process which is available to us thanks to Buddha CEO.
Somehow emotions are getting balanced. I am like responding rather than reacting.
In one word, I would say means I can see better version of me day by day.
My stress levels have gone substantially down. So my business, there's an improvement the way I'm doing business. There's an improvement in quality of work.
I'm more aware about myself and my surroundings as well, my environment. And I've become more mindful also in many things.
Like I could see a lot of changes, like a kind of relaxation sets in, like I'm able to be more joyful and a kind of calm mind.
Yes, thank you very much. So whenever I have the time, even closing our eyes, take deep breath and enjoying that meditation. It is a real blissfulness.
Now this astra called meditation, it was not there, it is totally missing. Now I got a confidence, and since last 12 days I'm really finding I'm just, till I'm alive, I have decided to be a part of this meditation.
I saw change in my response, and my thought process also changed. I've started from thinking positively, and my awareness also increased.
It was a transformative journey for me, where meditation has actually changed my life. So I would say meditation actually has given me second life.
The thoughts are like getting reduced, and I have a better way of communicating with my husband. Like, is there any argument or something? It's a very, very better way where I could handle situations.
Being with people, listening to different people's experiences, and not comparing and not judging is really helping me. So yes, there are ups and downs, but guaranteed the path is right. Meditation is the answer.
Do not complain. Do not criticize. Do not condemn. Forget about your alcohol and smoking and other vices. At least these three C's give up in your life. You'll have a healthy life.
And I think meditation is just like this only. A kind of food, kind of vitamins, minerals, which keeps ourselves, right on a right track. And they keep on reminding us the importance of impeccable words.
So, good morning, friends, and good evening to the friends joining from West. Welcome to another session of Buddha CEO's Gratitude Program. First of all, great that we've made it so far. It's been a wonderful journey, but we have a few more days to go. And before I give it off to Jayashree ma'am, just a little bit about her. Jayashree Madana Gopal, a professional having served as a senior networks consulting engineer and associate project manager at Cisco Systems. She has also been an early years teacher and reading and resource coordinator. Currently, she freelances and volunteers at Buddha CEO. A dedicated meditator since 2020, Jayashree ma'am's practice began with a Vipassana retreat, then followed by quantum creation workshop facilitated by Chandra sir, L1 spiritual tablets course completion, and transformed her life and inspiring positivity. So, welcome, Jayashree ma'am.
Thank you, Vignesh. And happy morning and happy evening, friends and masters. A very warm welcome to each one of you here. What a wonderful video. That was our week 2 memories. And in week 2, out of the 6-week program, out of the 40-day program, it's awesome to see so many sharings, and it motivates and inspires all of us here. Yes, and to give more and more. That's what. So friends, Chandra sir had mentioned that this week 3 is all about manifestation science. So manifestation, this is the buzzword, right? I think we keep hearing, at least I've heard, every day I hear in many videos or books about manifestation. Many successful people, celebrities also talking about this manifestation, right? How they manifest, visualize, manifest, whatever. It can be in a materialistic things, or it can be more than that, service oriented, many things in their personal, professional life, how they manifest. So why we are talking about manifestation in meditation session is because meditation, and especially this technique, Anapanasati meditation, breath mindfulness, will help you greatly in this principle, manifestation, to manifest what you want, what you need actually in your life. So that's why it's manifestation is there. It's there, visualization, everything is there. But when you are practicing this technique, when you are meditating regularly and you're consistent in the practice, it deepens your wisdom in this concept, and also through this practice it becomes even more stronger, it strengthens. So that's what happens here. So today we will just go through the 5 sutras, or the 5 principles of manifestation science. Just will bring up this slide for you. Yes. So as you see, these are the 5 principles, and some of the principles Chandra sir will be talking in depth about that in the coming sessions. So now we have 5 processes, or you call it sutras, or the principles of manifestation science. That is, number 1, develop 1-point mindedness. 2, develop openness to possibilities. 3, set goals and visualize your future. 4, it is reprogramming your limiting beliefs. Wonderful, wonderful concept, which we will talk briefly about it today, and Sir will be talking about it in the coming session. And 5, it's accept and express gratitude, right? So now in the first one, for the develop one-pointed mindedness, what does it mean for you? What is this one-point mindedness? What comes to your mind? If you can type it in chat. So what happens in manifestation? First, yes, focus, right? Giving attention to one at a time. Whereas when you are doing multitasking, maybe one at a time, you give an attention, concentration, focus on one current task. Awesome answers, yes. So friends, what happens here is when you are practicing this breath mindfulness meditation technique, what are you doing? The only job what you do there is when a thought comes, you bring back your attention to your breath, right? So invariably we are making our mind sharp. This technique sharpens our mind also. So we are training to be at the present moment, right? Being in the present moment, yes. So we are bringing back the attention every time when we have a thought. So it is sharpening our mind, and it is developing the focus and concentration immensely. This is my personal experience, and we have heard this from many masters, how this it is. So when we have multiple this thing, and when you are following some steps to reach a goal, we need that focus and concentration, because on that journey you will have many distractions or many challenging situations, or challenges or all learning after you enter this path, after you gain this wisdom. And when you are practicing meditation, everything is a learning for you. Every situation or whatever you hear from people, everything you take it in the learning mode. You take it as a learning. So that once you complete this 40-day, you'll have complete clarity about it. So we will discuss more about that in week 4 when we do the emotional quotient. But until now, what Chandra sir was talking to you about the physical vitality, you develop that physical vitality, you develop you strengthen your mental well-being, right? So all this is going to help you with this path. So because even there can be challenges when you are focusing on this journey. There can be challenges with any kind of an health related issue, or it can be emotionally you're challenged. But what we learn through this technique, and when we practice, naturally what develops is the focus and concentration. Whatever comes, there is no distraction. We develop that focus, clear one-pointed focus and the concentration through this technique. So that is what happens. So, but friends, this attribute will develop immensely when you are only regular and consistent in the practice. Only then it is going to develop, and it's going to be very natural for you. So here I would like to mention, so all the 5 now these principles or processes of manifestation, we will see in the point of a sculptor. Okay, so first there was one person who was a visitor there, and he asked the sculptor, so what is it? How do you what do you develop? How do you develop this one-pointed mindedness? And of course, the sculptor said, yes, I meditate every day. I follow breath mindfulness meditation. But he says, before I begin, he says, I must only see only the sculpture inside the stone, because he's been given a stone, right? He or she has been given a stone and they need to sculpt it, right? So if I let my mind wander, my hands will hesitate and I might strike in the wrong place. That's what he said to that person, to the visitor. So it can be like in your workplace, for example, you'll have multiple projects, but you must focus on the primary vision, right? Yes, what is the bigger picture? You should aim on that. And that should be in your mind. And rather than getting lost in any kind of distraction. Or if you are a student preparing for your exams, yes, you must focus deeply and you need that concentration and focus on the subject instead of any other distractions or getting lost, yes, or getting carried away with any kind of influences in your life. So, or it can be a musician who is just practicing a song, must be fully present at that moment. He should be working on the skills. Yes. So you need to focus, and that kind of a mind power which builds is through the meditation. Yes, it trains the mind to stay on one thought, improving the concentration and improves the decision-making capability. Yes, and you will see more of those attributes, and Spur already spoke about mind powers developing. Now, let's go to the second one. You develop openness to possibilities. Sir has explained, Chandra sir explained beautifully about the quantum principles, right? Right. So we saw that the quantum field, you have all the possibilities there. It's just that where your attention goes, the energy flows there. So what you are, it is the possibilities, every event, the possibilities, that is the event or the experience, it's waiting there so that you observe and attract it. Yes, it's an electromagnetic field there. So what you have to do? So the sculptor again, he says, sometimes the stone does not break the way I expect, he says, but I do not resist. I flow with its nature and adjust my strokes accordingly, he says. So you don't get disheartened or you don't lose your confidence if there is one way this is not happening, right? You will be open to all the other ways and there will be creative solutions coming to you. Because if you are aiming for something, if you are aiming at one thing, it can be a student who is applying for a scholarship, right? But if you don't restrict yourself, okay, this is the only way, this is the only possibilities I have on my way. You are open to many other possibilities. Yes. So there can be multiple opportunities. Instead of fixing yourself, okay, this is the only one, only this way, this is the only possibilities I can go on. So that is how, or in your workplace also, there will be, when you are doing a project and when you are setting a deadline for that, you can't have, you will follow a plan, but always we have been, even be it in a workplace, an organization or an institution, what do we say? We don't say that we will have a rigid plan, right? It's always a flexible plan. If there is no flexible plan, then there is no growth mindset itself there. Then you are aiming at a fixed mindset. So this goes away because we understand the wisdom, we understand the quantum principles, quantum physics here, so that you develop that openness to all the possibilities. Yes. And when you are traveling, like recently we had an Himalayan trip, it is very dynamic, the plans, because there will be according to the weather changes. Suddenly you need to change the day's plan. altogether. But you remain flexible and find an even better experience. You will attract a better event. You have the trust. You will trust the process. You need to trust the process, and meditation helps you to gain that. It calms the mind, and it makes you making it adaptable and open to creative solution. That is what meditation does to you. So, friends, it's very, very important to be open, that openness to all possibilities. We manifest unlimited. There is infinite potential in us, and we can attract. There is unlimited possibilities out in the quantum field. It's up to you what you want to attract. Yes, that's what he says always. Where our attention is there our energy flows. We know this. We have experienced this. But it's just that until now, sometimes we don't have that awareness that, okay, this is how it is. So if you would have noticed, if you close your eyes and think about some past, your successful events in your life, you had your full attention to it and you were open to many solutions there. You didn't have a fixated mindset. You had a growth mindset there, and you had that acceptance in nature, and you had many creative solutions flowing automatically. When you are in this kind of a mindset, yes, then automatically the solutions starts flowing to you. Yes. So that was the second one, being open to all possibilities, the second sutra of manifestation. Now, third, set goals and visualize your future, creative visualization. So this tomorrow we have a separate session for this topic. So the sculptor again, he says, before I touch the stone, I close my eyes and see the statue within. He visualizes the statue, the final outcome, the final result. He's going to visualize that. I feel its presence as if it exists. So this vision guides my senses, he says, guides my action. So that is about visualization. Goal setting, we all know, we have one bigger picture. You call it a long-term goal. Yes. And then you have many short-term goals to achieve that long-term goal, to achieve the bigger picture you have. So then what happens in meditation, even my personal experience, I had many goals, of course, like all of you before meditation, but after meditation, I knew exactly, the clarity came in me that exactly these are the goals, what I truly, truly need and what I'm passionate about. So some of the goals, it just faded away because I knew that was not actually what I want or what I need. And then the ones which stayed with me because I had that passion towards that goals, and it even got better. I got even more clarity about those goals. So that is what meditation does to you, friends, goal setting. And then creative visualization. Visualization is all, again, a buzzword, right? So creative visualization, it's all a byproduct of this meditation. So you will run a mind movie that as if you have already achieved that goal. I mean, you are in that present tense. You will, like, you are winning an award. So you will visualize like that mind movie that, okay, you are with that award and you're feeling very happy. Of course, the feelings are more and more important. Your thoughts and the feelings, it should align. So when it aligns, only then the magic happens. Yes. So the thoughts in the subconscious mind and the feelings in the subconscious mind, it has to align. And for that statement to come true, what is that statement? That is our thoughts create our reality. Yes. So that is what, like, for example, if you are, you have just, you have a dream of starting a startup. Yes. So you start visualizing about whatever, in whatever domain you want to start, how successful you are. It's like running like a mind movie. Like, for example, a story writer, a story creator, he goes and to a producer or a director. When he wants to make a movie, he has to get the funding from the producer, right? So how is he going to convince that producer? He has to, whatever is there, whatever is the outcome, what movie he has to make, he has to explain, he has to convince him, so that when he is explaining, that visualization, that imagination should run in that producer's mind. It has to be so impactful for him or her to agree for funding the, yes. So it's like that. So you run that movie, mind movie, in, yes, and it's all should be in the present tense, like you have already achieved, like how the sculptor explained, right? So I feel it's present as if it is already, it's existing. So that is what will guide you. Visualization. We have a whole session tomorrow to talk about this third principle, third process of manifestation science. And then we have my favorite topic, reprogramming limiting beliefs. So this visitor who was talking to the sculptor in our story for today, he asked him, what if the stone is too rough or too weak? What will you do? Then the sculptor, he smiled and he said, a sculptor never doubts the stone. If I believe it was flawed, my hands would hesitate, it will tremble, and instead, I trust that every stone has a masterpiece inside. So that is what he said. So, friends, it's very, very important to trust the process first. If you have any kind of a hesitation or doubt, yes, then you can't, the subconscious mind is just going to take that feeling of that doubt or uncertainty. So, yes, we can't fool our subconscious mind. So we have to have that right feeling, that alignment, what I spoke about. Your thoughts and feelings should align. Of course, there will be a session on this reprogramming limiting beliefs. So for example, in your workplace, so your vice president or your director, his your immediate reporting person is going to say that okay, you have this leadership program coming up, I want you to take it, and you believe that your first itself, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough for this, I'm very I don't know what kind of a leader I'm going to be. So what is that? You are creating, you are imbibing a belief system in you, which this would have developed. It can be in many reasons, like your childhood conditioning, or from these years, any one kind of a situation or one sentence or some words from a person who would have influenced so much in you that you create this belief system in your subconscious mind. So when you create that belief system, it remains like a foundation unless we become aware about it and we start working towards identifying these limiting beliefs inside us and turning it into an empowering belief. So but where does that awareness come? Through meditation, to regular practice. Being consistent in this practice will help you lot to first become aware of what are your limiting beliefs. At least me, before coming into meditation, I was not even aware that these are my belief system inside me, sorry. Yes? So you need to work towards that. So, or a student from somewhere, maybe it can be through a friend or a sibling or through a teacher itself. I've seen some students take the words of the teacher. That's why a teacher's words are, it should be impeccable at all times. That's what we say. So they take it so much inside them. And if someone is saying, oh, this maths, you are never, are you aiming for this math exam, this competitive exam? Think over it. That's it. You create that belief system inside you. I am not good at this subject at all, right? So I'm bad at numbers. I have this stage fear. One of the master in one of the program, she had expressed once she went on stage and she had to deliver a speech, and she just became very nervous, and she forgot her lines. And then she came down, and her friends and everyone, even her teacher, started saying, okay, I think this was not your cup of tea. You're very nervous on stage. You have the stage fear. Okay, these kind of words, it stayed in her. Now she's in her 20s, but still she hesitates, or she doesn't go on stage itself, right? Even though her profession demands that she has to go, she has to deliver her speeches, but she is not able to do it because of this strong limiting belief system, which became very strong in her mind. So she had to work on it, of course, through meditation and through affirmations, which Sir will be talking to you in that particular session, when he talks about reprogramming limiting beliefs. Through that, you can overcome. And her work is in progress. I just from past 2 weeks, I've been connecting with her, and she's feeling much, much better now. And she's able to, at least in these sessions, she's able to come forward, at least, okay, not 100 people, at least a small group of people, she's able to stand up and talk with complete confidence now. So the work is in progress, and I'm sure she's going to achieve that goal, and she's going to overcome her fear. So that is what will happen, friends. All these affirmations in a meditative state, all these affirmations, and we'll have guided meditation about this, will help you that replace that self-doubt with empowering beliefs. Yes. Once I knew this concept in quantum creation workshop, once when Chandra sir explained this to me, I started making what I slowly, not in one day or in few hours. This was a process. It takes some time, but I started becoming, first, I became aware of whatever is my limiting beliefs. I noted that down, and in the next column, I started writing, entering my empowering beliefs. For that, each of the limiting beliefs, I had this empowering belief. And that worked really well. And then last, it is acceptance and expressing gratitude. Chandra sir always says, gratitude is the greatest form of receivership. Yes, again, a sculptor comes here. Once my work is done, he says, I do not worry about whether people will admire it or not. I accept it as it is and feel grateful for the journey, he says. Not worrying about the result. I feel grateful for the complete journey. I show gratitude for that. Yes. So a professional who is embracing his career growth wherever he is right now, that gratitude, it is just going to then, you're signaling the quantum field that, okay, I'm very thankful for this. Okay, you're signaling the quantum field. Okay, this person likes this more. So let's give that. Let's give similar to that event experiences, those people more into his or her life. That is how this works. The universe works in that way. A student who shows gratitude, not worrying about the success or failure, who shows gratitude for that journey and that path, that learning from every experience, is going to attract more of that, whatever that journey was. And finally, that success will come, right? A person who is facing a health challenge, when they focus on the gratitude for what their body can do rather than focusing on the limitations, focusing on the potential, the infinite potential, what they have, showing gratitude towards it, at least, okay, this, I'm able to sit now, I'm able to do this much now. So then you will get abundance in your health, right? So gratitude, this in meditation, that's why at the end of meditation, always we show that gratitude session is always there. So it shifts our focus, like from lack of abundance or any kind of, from that mindset, it shifts our focus. And we are grateful to everything. So we attract the similar kind of an experience, event, or people in our life. So that is what the fifth, accept and express gratitude. Again, we have all the number 3, 4, and 5. We have a separate sessions for that, friends. So we will look at that. So now the final lesson, what the sculptors and that visitor, he says to the visitor, the art of sculpting is not just about carving the stone, he says. It is about the sculpting life itself. Okay, so now friends, let's go and sculpt our own dreams. So let's manifest our own, work on these 5 principles. Regular practice of meditation will greatly help in this manifestation science to develop imbibe all the 5 principles in our life. So friends, with that, we will start our meditation session now. So those who are wearing specs or glasses, please remove them. Clasp your fingers, hands on your lap. Just focus on your natural breath.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. And rest your attention on your sacred heart. And can you feel this loving heart center? Your primary connection into the quantum field. The center for all experience of life. Connect with your heart center, dear friends, which is expanding all life with its energies of love, joy, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your life, from your past, present, where you felt enormous love, joy, gratitude, or any of the heightened emotions, and relive that moment and elevate yourself? Relive that moment of love and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto every corner of this planet Earth, where it is received by the needy. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Hands comfortably rested in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Our goal is to empty the mind and merge into that greater quantum field of energy. When we observe our breath, the mind becomes empty. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. And you observe your breath, the mind becomes empty. As your mind is becoming empty, we channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. We gain greater clarity. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thought. Slowly and slowly can you become aware of that emptiness where there's no body, where there's no thing. allow yourself to experience this emptiness. The infinite depth of that emptiness spreading far and wide. All emptiness is energy. This is the unlimited field of quantum energy with limitless possibilities. The longer you stay connected, the more you become of it and the more you receive from it. It is natural to have thought. If you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends. everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness as no body, the more possibilities you draw into your life. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. That greater intelligence your higher mind everything and everybody are connected in this field of energy. the longer you stay aware of this emptiness, the more you lose yourself to this nothingness. The more we experience everything. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be experiencing this life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everybody? Your gratitude to your parents, to your teachers, your mentors, to your family, your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, your partners, everybody. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals, to everything you use, the technology, the company, the system, the governments. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body.
I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate.
Feel your body and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
And I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And I celebrate who I am. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I've let go of my past and celebrate who I've become. I am beautiful. I am powerful. And I celebrate.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Okay, friends. Hope you had a wonderful meditation session. Please type in chat, or you can raise your hand to share how was your meditation experience today. Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you, Sonal ma'am. Yes. Awesome. Very nice. Lovely. So, friends, yes, I would like to share a video about manifestation. Yes. Let's watch this video to just get us all motivated in this concept, right? Manifestation.
Oh yeah. No, I remember like when I first met Tim, my relationship with Tim's music had gone back to like it went back to when I heard The Bachelor and Super Duper Fly. Like those two albums, the DNA of the production, you know, not just even the drum sounds, the DNA of the production had this thing, and I was like, this has to be the same producer. And then you started hearing about like the whole Virginia Beach and y'all coming up, and then the Aaliyah stuff, obviously. So I was 13 or 14, and I remember saying to my mother, I was like, I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna work with him. And I don't know if you believe in manifestation out there, but I do. And then, you know, years later, I mean, I basically came to you on Justified.
Yes, I think it was instant.
It was
chemistry.
instant. But I think it's
As a native New Yorker, this Friday you're playing a one-night performance in Madison Square Garden in honor of your new album right here, King's Disease 3. And as a native New Yorker, is this first time playing Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
How does it feel to be playing that venue in your hometown?
It's sort of surreal. It's like a dream, you know. I never thought I would be there. You know, I thought about it when I got into music, and I thought, like, I gotta play that place when I make it. And all the years escaped me because I got busy doing so many other things, and then I started releasing music again, so I said, now's the right time.
Your best year yet. One way to get started is by manifesting the world is yours. Take a look. People talk about manifesting. It's a word you'll hear us use often every time she manifests. Manifest. Because we've seen the power of manifestation at work.
I'm just gonna put it into the universe because remember when we did that with Oprah and then we got a studio and she came?
Manifesting.
The world is yours.
That's interesting because we know that you changed your name well before you became Erykah Badu. You were a young woman in Texas, our home state, and you changed your name. It translates in Arabic to manifesting truth.
Yes.
Did you manifest this life? Did you manifest where you are and who you are?
I think so. In some way. I wrote down what I wanted when I was about 14, that I would be whatever I wanted to be with the help of the Most High.
Well, speaking of kiddos, what?
Yes, friends. So, yes, Chandra ma'am, like to share?
Can you hear me now? Okay,
Yes,
good morning. Good morning, all the masters and Jai Shri madam and Vignesh. It's awesome to hear the 5 sutras because they were very close to my heart, because I did that as one of my speech for the things for my, the associate program. I felt if we understand that covers the whole meditation process, until start from meditation to ending with manifestation, then actualization. That's what the whole process, it looks like a mathematical calculation because it comes into different things and stuff. But when you think of it, the openness, absolutely, the one-pointed attention will come from the more focus, not openness, the more focus you have, it's going to naturally lead you to one-pointedness. And that word is given. But once you sit in that mindfulness meditation for a few seconds after that, we are all one-pointedly only focusing that one. That becomes the second nature to our personality. That's the way I see that one. It's a beautiful starting. And then automatically followed by the emptiness. That emptiness yesterday, Chandra said, was awesome, come to the absolutely to the top level of explaining how the experiences can happen, events can happen by starting this kind of emptiness to the darkness, and it goes slowly, it goes into the, it has become the quantum energy. That is really, if you think of it, every single aspect of it is very logical. That's what's happening to us. We didn't know. We haven't given the names. Now I'm able to see the discipline. I didn't know so many things happened before when I sit in the meditation, not in this one. And then I got materialized. So many things manifested, mind picture, everything, and it came through. But I didn't know those the kind of thing. Then I love that the way Jayashri was so nicely explaining. She brings I was even going with her like a travel. She is nicely taking with her voice mode. And it was really like my thought is following one pointedness behind her. That is really a wonderful, a very nice one. And the last one is only thing I want to just feel openness and gratitude. I want to add one more. Openness is this manifestation is so indefinite. We don't know. It's a surprise. Anytime it will come or it may not come. We think we have the goal, we are going to reach it and things we are thinking because our mind wants, definitely it has to be manifested, but it may not come. May happen, may not happen. So just be open to it. Just accept whatever we have. At least we came to that level and definitely it's going to take us through. That I really felt that's such a beautiful, empathetic comment any human can develop it with this meditation. That's so nice. Be open, be grateful for that kind of thing. We work so hard to do this silence, emptiness, and then goes to the quantum energy field and reaching out to the universe. All these things happening that time, our goal is already in the goal setting board. We already have it. And it is going to focus still us to that point. Definitely, it's going to come out. It has to come out, as I am saying, it is like a birth. It is going to just to be out there in the manifestation for us. So this is the whole thing. After all the process, if you haven't seen that one, naturally human mind gets disappointed. But that mode in mind, we will be so happy. And that is because we did so much. It's such a great awareness we are in. That is going to give us so much, like a upward energy. And so that itself is a manifestation. The race of experience of the manifestation. Automatically, the next stages, we will see it. If tomorrow something is going to come, we will experience it today. Because I am really 100% about that thing. Beautiful talk. I'm sorry I took a long time. And absolutely great presentation, Miss Jayashree. And I am so thankful. And we all have to say, I'm so grateful to Chandra sir because he is bringing so many stuff. I don't know the ABC of physics, but it's all gone now going into the mind. Because of that, doubly we are assured and empowered to talk about the physics. I cannot believe I can talk. It's really awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chandra ma'am. Thank you. It's always inspiring motivation to listen to you. Thank you so much for that wonderful words. Yes, friends, and at the end, we saw some motivation for manifestation to the video. Yes, I thought that's what I love listening to these real-time experiences, participants sharing about their manifestation experience. It just motivates you, inspires you to believe, and it makes you believe and trust the process even more. That's what happens, right? So, Swadhyaya, one of the Swadhyaya is to listen to other participants' experiences. That's why Chandra sir greatly emphasizes on that. And of course, I've heard from him that Patriji he emphasized a lot on that. Otherwise, even I was not a person who will come out and share my experience too. Then when I heard from someone, like whatever little I was sharing, there was like we were able to relate to that and this inspired or give them some solutions. Then I started coming out and sharing my experience. And of course, manifestation, you'll manifest few things, and then comes a stage. Manifestation just happens very naturally for you. The thought. So then you are very cautious about what you're thinking. So because it manifests naturally, and then you start only manifesting about service to others. That stage will come in everyone's life. So yes, friends, formally we'll end the session right now. But if you have any questions or you want to share your experience, please do stay back a few seconds stay back and you can raise your hand. Thank you everyone.
Just take a step into the world with something new. Follow your heart and open up your mind. Leave it all behind. Focus and redefine. Exciting worlds we manifest. Breathe it in and let it go. This is living. Find your love and find your soul. It's more than just existing. Look around, it's manifesting within you. Take it in, release the tension. You're manifesting.
Wow, that was awesome, Vignesh. Thank you for the song. Right song, yeah, for the day. Yes, friends. Thank you so much for all the masters who have been commenting in the chat. Thank you so much. I can see many senior masters there. And yes, please do raise your hand, come forward and share your any experience, but it will be good if you can share your manifestation experience, or you have any queries, please raise your hand. Thank you so much.
You're manifesting. Manifesting.com. Breathe in and let it go. This is living. Find your love and find your soul. You're manifesting.
Thank you. Okay, friends, then we'll see you all tomorrow. And another amazing session from Chandra sir. I am waiting to listen from him from tomorrow. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chandra ma'am, once again. And thank you to all the masters. Thank you. Thank you, Vignesh. See you all tomorrow.